Good morning, happy Friday. Let's do some spraying. I got the tender truck pulled out around. Brock's gonna take that down to where it needs to go because that's where he was mowing yesterday and we left the mower tractor down there. We'll get the sprayer brought around and filled up. We got it at 128 acres we're gonna spray here first. But I got a call or a text from my John Deere service manager. He's sending a tech out today to look at our bean planter because we were having that issue where these wings don't want to fold down or they're super slow, and so they're going to look into that a little bit. So we're going to pull this outside in the driveway where he can work on it. So the first field we are going to spray this morning is just up here on the corner. There's 128 acres there total, but this is a field where I'm doing a little bit of a trial with my source. We had actually gone in at late vegetative, probably early R1 growth stage, and sprayed some strips with some source in this field, but we're not using the source XC, which is the kind of soybean designated one. We're using the source DC, which is the stuff that we've been using on corn, but they gave me some quarts of it for this trial because they want me to test this product at different timings. So we did one early and we're going to do one now that we're at R3, and so that jug will do 32 acres, that little quart bottle, ounce to the acre, and so we're going to mix up just enough for that. And when we sprayed it the first time, I did like 2 passes. I made 1 round with a sprayer and then I skipped 2 rounds or 4 passes. So we're gonna go in next to that and do one of those rounds and skip, and then we'll have early applied, late applied, none, all the way across that field. So we're gonna do the 32 acres in the strips first, then we'll come back and we'll load up a full 80 and spray the perimeter and do it without the source so that we can get the fungicide on all the rest of the field. In this case, this one we're gonna load the fungicide with it and it'll all work. All right, so here is our field, just down the road from the farm. And you can see my coverage map. It said it was 29 days ago that we did this. So this is the map from when we sprayed just the source. And that's helpful because now I can figure out where exactly we need to be, which means that sprayer track got done, so we need to take the next one. And then we will have early applied, late applied, and then on that side there'll be none applied, which is what we're trying to do here. So you can see we're kind of filling in next to strips that are already there. This blue up here is what I sprayed a month ago there. We'll make a round next to it. Let's pull up the map. But yeah, we basically were filling that in, but we've still got strips in between it. So essentially we're gonna have 3 replications of this trial. Very large trial, 240-foot strips, the length of the field. So should get some really good data off of here. Well, we finished spraying that load out, so now we're going to load up a full 80 acres, fungicide and insecticide, no source at all, and spray the rest of the field. The strips that don't get source and the strips that got source early all get this, so that they have the same variables. So that the only variable is when the source was applied or whether or not it was applied at all. Everything gets everything else. Make sense? It makes sense to me. There goes Brock. He's getting ready to go mow. He's going to take our tender where we need it to go. So we're going to finish this load and then we're going to load up and head that direction. Like I said, we need 3 down there. We've got 2 on the tender, so we'll take a full load with us. And yeah, we're going to have 5 loads sprayed before you know it this morning. It's fun driving by our fields from up high. You can see across them much better. That is a beautiful field of corn right there. Nice and even. Just looks awesome. I'm getting pretty excited for this crop, but we are going to need some rain soon. There's Brock doing some mowing down here. This group of fields has got some ditches that run through it that cut them all up, and there's filter strips on both sides of all of them, and so we're in our window for when we can mow them between the 15th of July and the 1st of August down here in Ohio. So we're trying to get that done. And yeah, there's some government program for the filter strips that we are in that kind of dictates when we're allowed to mow them, so the birds have somewhere to nest. In Michigan, that window doesn't start until August 1st to August 15th, but in Ohio, it's July 15th. Chasing all the big bucks out over here. Yeah, I know you couldn't see anything in that one, but they're up there. They're up there running. There's two, and there was another one that was running down the side. He's gone. Those are both bucks. How close are they gonna let me get? Not very. Oh well. Well, we're about empty with this first tank load here, and the truck's across the road. We'll go get loaded up for another one. I think that source is staining the sight gauge. Can't see it very good anymore. I think right there though. Ah, right there. It's a little over 1200. We'll be fine. He let me get a little closer. Well, we didn't quite run out, but I was right next to the tank here, and we're right here, so we're just gonna go ahead and load her up. Let me see if we can do this without having to fold them up. That would make this way easier. Let's go right over the top of the tanks with the boom instead of folding everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Let's go load up. Last one here. We're gonna have plenty extra because I'm about done with this field. We've got that one and that one to do. There's like 14 and 35 acres, 36, that'd be 50, so we'll have another, not quite 30, 25 acres worth of product on. That's good. We'll stop at a field on the way home and do it, so cool. Okay, so we finished spraying down there. I stopped and did a little 30-acre field on the way home. We've actually still got a little bit of solution in the sprayer itself. We're going to try and do one more load this afternoon, but I have a few other things that we need to take care of. First, one, Brock kind of got done mowing down there. He was finishing up, and then we had some error code come up on the tractor about a PTO sensor. Or no, not a PTO sensor. Something in the PTO solenoid circuit, something. It won't turn on. PTO shaft won't turn on. So that's going to be a problem. So he's trying to do a little diagnostics work on that. I don't know. We went down and got the tender truck, and I need to go up and check on my irrigation stuff. I think my generator kicked out again, which means, well, we'll see. We'll see what breaker tripped. It could be, we're going to learn something because I swapped breakers last night, so now we'll know what the problem is. Same spot, different breaker tripped. So we've got a problem in that wire, which means we've got to trace through that mess of white wires and find out where this one goes. Not this one. Yeah, this one. It goes in there somewhere. We're gonna have to figure out how to access down below. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. All right, well, we're just gonna keep resetting it for now. Oops. Well, at least we're figuring something out. The problem is, you know, they go in the behind here somewhere. Yeah, have to take that whole panel out, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look. It might be obvious, but I doubt it. Well, it's running again, so that's good. It had finished the field early this morning and kind of shut down there, and when I went to start it, when I was spraying this morning, because I forgot to turn the looping on, so it would just automatically restart. I hit the button to go to start it, and it said it lost comms with the base, which meant that our generator had tripped out. But it did it after it was done, and there was no real load on it, which is also confusing to me, why it's tripping with no load. But whatever, it's running. When we get time, we'll try and take some stuff apart there and see if we can't figure out if there's a wire that got chewed on, or something somewhere. It's got to be a wire that's bare. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, we got to dump this stone out here and use it up somewhere. I think we're just going to put it along the base of the barn for now, kind of as a stockpile in case I need some more later for something. Brock is going to go put some field signs up for me, so he's loading up the truck with some signs. He's got a plan. You got a plan?
I got a plan, Stan.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Are you capable of doing this? Do you know how to get the stake posts in the ground? All right. I'm proud of you. Are you big enough to do it?
I'm a big boy.
I don't know. The ground's getting pretty hard. It's getting pretty dry. Okay, have fun. I'll be back in a while. I tell you what, you guys. Brock hasn't shown up for work for 3 weeks, and he comes yesterday. And we had him doing some painting and stuff, and he took my truck without asking me. He just decided he was going to take my truck. Maybe Dad told him to, maybe not. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. He's allowed to use my truck. But you know what? You just can't find good help anywhere. Look at what he did to my truck. That's yellow paint. Where did yellow paint come from? Huh? Brock? Where did the yellow paint in my truck come from? It's a good thing this truck's got 220,000 miles on it, and it's not something I'm trying to keep super nice, but come on, man. In our stone. What do we have here? Oh, it's just your ordinary, brand new X9 on tracks, you know, normal, everyday type of thing we see going down the road around here. Something like that. Pretty dang cool, that's what that is. 1100, that's the big one. I got a pretty good idea whose that is. There happens to be a farmer around here that he runs a lot of big equipment like that. He's the guy that last year had an X9 and Fendt 9T and a Fendt 10T with a 62-foot head on it. Yeah, his farm's it's right over there. So that's probably who's getting a new combine. If you don't follow Farmhand Mike on YouTube, you should go check out his page. He's got some videos of this operation and all those combines running from last fall that, yeah, they're pretty impressive. Ah, Brock's getting something done. Good work. I would say my rock usage estimating skills are on point here. Yeah, I got a little bit extra, but not much. And we got plenty in here. But it doesn't hurt to be a little extra thick, so we're just gonna use that up. We're gonna throw it in here somewhere and use it up, and then we're gonna get a hose and try and wash it off. These rocks are dirty. This stuff here, this black stuff that's very gray right now, after it gets rained on after a couple of years, it will be black, like the stuff around my barn, because it's the same stuff. It's just dusty and needs washed off, and one rinse with the hose isn't going to cut it. So yeah, but our plants need watered. I don't have water over here, so we have to stretch a hose, unlike the other stuff that's got it all hooked up to my faucet and just does it automatically. Anyway, looks great. It looks great. I'm thrilled. We'll just use up the rest of our rock and be done here. Get the dirt off the stones. You can kind of see some of the color variation in them. This looks really good. I'm super happy with it. All right, that project is done. Oh crap, it's 6 o'clock, quarter after 6, and I got lots to do yet. Dang, they got away from me. They got away from me. That took longer than it was supposed to. It's all right. It's okay. We're going to unhook this trailer real quick. We got to get fuel up to our generator. So we're going to go do that. And then I said I was going to spray another load today. I kind of need to make that happen yet. But I don't know if we're going to have time for that or not. We'll see. Generator is fueled up. All is good here. Fuel trailer is about empty. So we'll have to get it filled up before we come back. But yeah, it's run wide open right now. We need every bit of water we can put on. I'm starting to fall behind just a little bit. You can see it in the areas that aren't getting water. The corn is really starting to curl up. There's not a lot of those areas, and the stuff along the edge here that was watered yesterday looks beautiful. But yeah, half an inch a week or whatever we figure we're putting on is bare minimum for what this corn needs. We need some natural rain, and we haven't got any. There is chances of rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it sounds like. They were acting like it was pretty good chances. I think they've sort of backed off of that now. Who knows? We'll see. But we don't get rain next week, and then things change pretty quickly, and we're all of a sudden not looking so good. Right now, we're in really good shape. You give me another week and no rain, and things come back down to reality and to regular numbers a little bit faster, or expectations get lowered, let's put it that way. So anyway, we're gonna head back to the farm, and I'm debating whether I try and spray a load yet tonight or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. Well, we didn't go do any more spraying because we got lots of cousins here, huh?
Yeah.
And people, so we're hanging out with family and watching the bike races that are happening. Come on, focus. There we go. They're all over the place. So anyway, thanks for watching today. Have a great weekend, everybody. We've got a little trip planned, so we'll see. But we should have a good weekend too. We will talk to you guys. You want to be in a bike race? Okay, go. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
He's got to go. He's got a race. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you have any questions or comments. Leave them down below. And we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to show you guys this. Remember how we had a tech come out to look at our bean planter because the wings wouldn't fold down very fast? He found this. Yeah, that'll do it. That valve got all whopper jawed in there, and yeah, so we can fix that and it'll be better. He said he'd be back next week with a new part.